Yeah, good afternoon, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, good morning.
Alhamdulillah. I don't speak. You speak French.
No, I don't speak your language. You speak universal language, which is English. You have to learn how to speak English.
Okay.
If you don't learn, then you get out from this gold business.
Okay.
All right? Don't waste the time if you
Okay.
cannot speak English.
Message WhatsApp.
Well,
WhatsApp.
I don't waste my time. You already knew me for 5 years, isn't it? So you have to learn how to speak English. If you want gold, if your buyer needs gold, you have to learn how to speak English. All right?
Okay.
Because business is a universal language. You have to communicate with English.
Okay.
You have to learn properly.
Okay.
All right? Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday. There's so many people come to Wilhelmina. I'm not an agency. I'm not. We are here to sell. This buyer has buyer's agent. He think that he can just get information. He knew me, he said. He doesn't even know how to introduce himself. And he said that he has a buyer who wanted 50 tons. That guy is just stupid, excuse my language. There's no way you can get 50 tons if you don't know how to introduce yourself. If your buyer doesn't know how to identify himself, that kind of buyer is just a bunch of joker. We are now in the global village. You can shop anything through social media. I don't entertain joker broker. If the joker broker doesn't know how to introduce himself, to me, he's a time waster. Especially if you come to Wilhelmina and you're gonna say hi. My name is not hi. I have my name. My name is Wilhelmina. Don't come to Wilhelmina if you're gonna say hello, because you already knew my contact. Therefore, you knew that you were watching my YouTube channel, and you knew that you came to my platform on Facebook, and you knew that you read the full corporate offer. When you come to Wilhelmina, make sure you are ready to answer my question, because my question is very clear and simple. And if you say hello, I'm gonna respond you as a courtesy. But if you don't know how to say my name, then to me, you're a bunch of time waster. I will educate you again. You've been roaming around searching for supply, and I am the only person that you can find me. You go on YouTube, you search gold and diamond, my video pop up into your screen, into your phone, into your computer. Now, when my video pop up into your screen, take time to read. Take time to watch the video. This video, again, the full corporate offer is on this video. Again, if you want to buy rough diamond, just click on the link. You will be redirected to my Facebook platform. Everything is in there. We no longer sending pictures and video. You can shop on my platform. View on the rough diamond. Select the stone. Which picture that you want to see that stone on the actual inspection, you need to travel. We don't bring the stone in New York. We don't bring the diamond to Dubai. We don't bring diamond to Europe. You have to travel with invitation. When you see the page on my Facebook, diamond, listen very carefully and watch that video. Read the message. Then you come back to Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina, I want to buy diamond. I want this stone. I want 10 to 15 stone. Because there is a stone in front of you. You have to watch it. Then you send to Wilhelmina and you need to introduce yourself. When you want to buy diamond, you need to show Wilhelmina a copy of your business registration, who you are. Your importation license where the diamond to be brought either in Dubai, New York, Belgium, Germany, Europe, or in Australia. You have to identify yourself, and you need to send me your passport copy. Because I want to screen you before we're gonna invite you to travel to Sierra Leone. Right? Before I'm going to ask my head office to issue the landing visa, whether I'll take you to Conakry or Sierra Leone or Mali or whatsoever. So first of all, you have to come to Wilhelmina for interview. And if you don't know how to speak English universal language, I'm going to reject you. I just rejected this gentleman. He doesn't know how to introduce himself. Now, going back to gold. Again, you search online. You go on YouTube. My video pop up. You did watch my video. And it says, click show more. You have to read. Because it says show more. The full corporate offer is on every video, even on this video. The full corporate offer is on this video, and rough diamond, you click on the link, you will be redirected. Now you're gonna see how much is the price of the stone. It varies from carats to carats. I cannot give you the price because I don't know who you are. You need to identify yourself, because I need to see you live video call conference. I want to see your face, whether you are a buyer or not. Because when you open your camera, I can distinguish whether you are a buyer or not. Then, if you are not a buyer, then that's the time I will reject you. So, by opening your camera to signify that you are a serious buyer. If you don't know how to open your camera, meaning to say you are just, I call that online time waster. On gold, you're gonna say, well, Amina, how much is the price? Well, the price based on the world market. The gold is not fixed. The price of gold is not fixed. It varies the demand on the world market. Now you're gonna say, I wanna buy 50 tons. I think you are dreaming. You are dreaming, really. Because you cannot afford to pay the 50 tons. This gentleman that I have interviewed, I rejected him. 50 tons you cannot afford. You are just dreaming. Yes? You are, because gold is cash business. Even diamond is cash business. You have to send a letter of intent to purchase coming from you. There, Wilhelmina, I watch your video. I went to your platform on Facebook. I read the full corporate offer. I am the buyer. Wilhelmina, please assist me. I've been searching for gold and diamond for many months, and I'm frustrated because I was being offered fake offer. It's true. That fake offer is to ignite you. Yes? What happened? There's so many foreigners stuck in Ghana, stuck in Conakry, stuck in Sierra Leone, stuck in Mali, stuck in Kampala, stuck in DRC. Why? Because your eyes is bigger than a dollar. Your eyes is bigger than a profit. Yes, you will get the profit if you have the capital. If you don't have the capital to leverage it, I can guarantee you, you wouldn't get the profit. Why? I can guarantee you, you are a failure. And you're gonna say, oh, I want to buy gold and diamond, no upfront. Don't be involved in this business. Don't. Because you have to pay for it. There is no upfront. You select the stone or you select the gold, then we will reserve your order. Subject for your arrival, we will send you a contract, and I will gather your name, your company, your address, your email, your contact name, and where the gold and diamond to be shipped. Who is the consignee? It is very, very clear. We don't deal ghost buyer here. We don't. Most of the joker broker, they are ghost, pretending that they have the buyer. They are collecting information. That's fine. You come to my video, you come to my YouTube, you listen, you read. That information that you are reading today in front of you is worth $1 million. Yes? Information is worth $1 million. You are now facing Wilhelmina. You are watching Wilhelmina's video. That Wilhelmina just rejected this buyer. He pretend to be a buyer, but when I interview, he is not a buyer. My dear online broker and buyer, just pay attention. You don't need to use this online joker broker to solicit. You have the computer, you are now online, you have a WhatsApp, you have a Wi-Fi. Let your fingers do the talking. Let your fingers search what you are looking for. If you are lazy, being a buyer, you hired the agent to search supply. Wilhelmina was hired by a company to market their production. I handled Mali, Conakry, and Sierra Leone. And I would determine which seller I'm going to place you after my validation towards you. If you don't meet the criteria of my validation, 100% you will be rejected. You don't need to get angry. You don't. Because this is real. This is reality. That when you buy anything, you need to have money. You need to have a capital. You're going to say, oh, I want to buy gold and diamond, no upfront. To me, you're a swindler then. Yeah? Being a swindler is a clever. If you are a swindler, you would not meet the criteria because Wilhelmina will reject you. Swindler are fast talker, are sweet talker. Well, you meet Wilhelmina. I'm gonna ask you, how did you get my number when you come for conference? Who are you? And how did you get my number? You're gonna say, I searched on YouTube, okay? What did you learn out of my YouTube? Because everything is now on social media. Everything now is on the global village. This is my online store. Right? I am not an agency. I am your business facilitator. I open the door for you. You come into my online platform. You read it first. You window shop. Click on every pages. You scroll down whether you want gold, whether you want diamond. And when you're ready, then you come to Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina, I've been to your platform. Wilhelmina, I watch your YouTube. Wilhelmina, I need your assistance. That is the time I will interview you. And when I travel with you, to accompany you, to take you to Sierra Leone to buy gold and diamond, to take you to Conakry to buy gold and diamond, to take you to Mali to buy gold and diamond, I do charge my travel cost in order to assist you. My services is not for free. There is no free in this world. I am the only person who show my face. This is partial. I'm giving you the information. The information worth $1 million. Information is vital for your business. Now, Mr. Buyer, if you watch my YouTube and my Facebook, take time to read. Take time. Don't rush. Because you are buying $500,000 here. You're buying $1 million worth of gold. You're buying 300 or 450 worth of diamond stone. If you don't have money, I'm sorry, the diamond would not come to you. Why? Before you take this precious metal, it needs the Kimberly certificate on diamond. That the Kimberly certificate, it says that the diamond is free of blood diamond. That Kimberly certificate must be in your name. Yes? So, you have to travel to inspect the stone in the office. We will put the stone in the table, bring you a gemologist, or you hire the gemologist locally. If you need a gemologist, there's an Indian gemologist that I meet in Conakry. I can refer to you. He's the best gemologist. But her and his services, there are two lady, men and men and lady. They charge $500 an hour just to travel with you if you hired the gemologist. So therefore, you must be real buyer, not a joker buyer, right? There's so many joker broker hates my guts because I know when I interview them, they are a time waster. Now, in terms of gold, you have to bring your gold analyzer. You have to buy that online. You have to spend money to make money, right? Is there any broker explain to you like this? None. Is there any seller explain to you like this? None. The seller would not care for you. He just come, okay, here's my gold. Come. And what happened when you arrive on that destination? I'm telling you, you are going to fail. 100%. Now, if you're going to open a company on that particular country, my seller would not deal with you. Why? They will think that you are a competitor. Yeah? Especially if you're on the ground, you're gonna say, well, Amina, I'm on the ground, bring the gold to central bank, bring the gold to the refinery. I wouldn't entertain you. Why? You need to have a contract. And you need to be invited. And I will gather your vital information. And if you cannot reveal who you are, you will fail. You're already on the ground. I cannot help you. I meet a lot of buyers that open a company. He failed. He returned to his destination. There was a buyer in Sierra Leone that opened a company. He failed. There was a buyer in Mali. He failed. There was a buyer in Conakry. He failed. Why? The seller is the exporter. And if you have the company, the seller will think that you are his competitor. And you are going to open a company, you are looking for cheap price. And the seller would not sell his gold very cheap. Now you're going to say, well, Amina, how much your seller offer? Whatever the world market price, seller will give you less 5%. But when I travel with you, because you are paying my travel cost, I do charge my travel cost to cover to accompany you. I do charge my services $15,000. It's peanuts for you if you are a real buyer. But if you are a fake buyer, it is very hard for you. Yes? I'm talking straight to the point. So if you have $500,000 available fund in your bank account, I will consider to give you 8 to 10%. I will consider. But don't bank on it. Don't. Because I don't know who you are. I can only give you a very good price because I have to ask my seller that let us give this buyer 8 to 10% maximum. Because gold is money you're buying. You're buying money to make money. So we don't give money for free. To mine of gold, to get the dust gold, it costs money. The seller has to hire a worker. The seller has to hire excavator. Excavator needs a petrol. So there is an overhead. And you're going to say, I want the price of gold 20 to 30%. I think you're dreaming. I can consider you're a swindler. Yes? No one is giving you 20%. No one is giving you 30%. You are a scammer. You're a swindler. You're a smuggler. Yes? Because the country needs an income. The owner of the gold and diamond, he has to declare that to his government. When you buy gold and diamond, you inspect, you like it, you pay the price, plus value added tax, plus government sales tax. Here in Australia, I purchase milk plus government sales tax, which is GST. I buy clothing plus government sales tax. I buy groceries plus government sales tax. Everything has to have plus government sales tax. The counter lady would not tell me, oh, there is a tax. He just add whatever the value of the goods plus government sales tax. Wilhelmina is the one who explained to you. You pay the gold, you pay the diamond, plus government sales tax. The seller wouldn't explain to you like that. Nah. No. They just say, okay, this is the price. But when you arrive on the ground, there's a lot of hidden cost. But when you buy from us, Wilhelmina will tell you this is the price of the gold plus government sales tax. You're gonna say, oh, I want to buy gold and diamond rings to rings. That is a good question. Rings is only a logistic. The rings will not accept any precious minerals without export documentation coming from the owner of the products. Meaning to say, coming from the seller. The seller will provide, in terms of gold, the seller will provide the asset report. The seller will provide the gold is free of illegal activities. The seller will provide the ownership. The seller will provide export license number. The seller will provide custom clearance. Then that is the time that the seller will hand over to Brinks, because you as the buyer, you have to organize from Brinks that you are going to buy the gold, that you are going to instruct Brinks to pick up the product, that the all documentation has been ready, because Brinks will not accept undocumented. So therefore, you as the buyer, you have to pay the Brinks logistic shipping cost and insurance you need to insure. So you're asking to buy CIF cost, insurance, and freight only. To me, you don't have the cash. You can only afford to pay the shipping cost and insurance. How about paying the products? Yeah, I'll give you an example. I always give an example many times. I purchase goods in the groceries, in the shopping center, or I bought some products to send it overseas. I brought my goods, the value of $450 to DHL. So the DHL asked me, where are the receipt of my purchase? I buy medicine, I buy etc. etc. So the DHL itemized how much is the value of the medicine, how much the value of the flour, how much the value of chocolate, how much the value, etc. etc. Added 450 because it's based on the receipt. DHL charged me the shipping cost of $100. The DHL charged me an insurance. And I told the DHL, I don't mind paying insurance because I want to be safe of my goods in order to deliver to the destination home I'm going to give to my loved one overseas. I don't have any complaint. And you said, I cannot pay the cost. No, if you have no money, of course you cannot afford. But if you have the money, you are buying money to make money. So how could you buy money if you don't have the money? Gold is cash business. Diamond is cash business. So therefore, if you don't have the money, don't be involved in this business at all. Because your business would not function. I know you're a gold trader. I know you're a diamond cutter from India. You want to bring the diamond to India or Dubai. It wouldn't work. You have to travel by invitation, and Wilhelmina will charge her services. I am not an agency. If you cannot afford my services, you travel. But if there is a problem, don't come back to Wilhelmina. But if I am with you, I can find an alternative. So I hope you, Mr. Buyer, understand. This is in generalized. Okay? I'm not going to mention the name of this buyer that who come to me that I rejected. So this video is for everyone. Mr. Buyer, you don't need to float around. This online joker broker, they're just collecting information. We call that solicitation. I don't solicit. I don't chase you, Mr. Buyer. I don't. You are chasing us because my seller produce this gold. My seller produce diamond. I just put that on my platform. We are here to do business directly to you, Mr. Buyer. You are chasing this supply. We are here to do business with you in a proper way. So don't keep running around and running around. Talk to Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina will assist you. You're gonna say, Wilhelmina, how much is the price? It depends on the world market price. But don't worry. Once you convince Wilhelmina, I am with you. I am going to negotiate on your behalf. My seller will give you 5%. If I don't travel, my seller say my price is less 5%. There was a representative from Ghana, I think 3 years ago. He knows me. And that representative, he said he's a buyer. He's a very smart guy and very clever. And he met my personal driver when my personal driver went to Ghana. Ghana is short supply because Ghana has been advertised rapidly many years ago. And today, Ghana has 15 refineries. Why 15 refineries there? There is business. So, this guy, he said to me that he is a buyer. He flew to Conakry. This is a real story, eh? He flew to Conakry and he met my driver, my personal driver, when my personal driver went to Ghana for holiday. So he flew to Conakry together with my personal driver 3 years ago. And he came to my head office. And he called me. So, Willie, I'm here in your office. I said, really? And we want to buy 50 kilos of gold. Okay, that's good. And how did you come to the office? Yeah, I met your personal driver. I said, oh, what a wonderful. So I called my personal driver. I said, you brought this buyer from Ghana. I said, yes, madam. And my gosh, this buyer is a liar. I said, why? He doesn't have the money on 50 kilos. And he's just a broker. So he asked the price to my CEO. You know what my CEO says? Our selling price less 5%. During the time, 3 years ago, the price was 64. Because the price of gold ups and down. He returned to Ghana empty-handed. And he said to me, Madam, on your advertisement is 8 to 10%. I said, yes, it's true. I can only give you 8 to 10% when I travel with the buyer. You know, my CEO was saying, you know, Wilhelmina, you should talk to Wilhelmina. You should talk to Wilhelmina because our selling price is less 5%. And I told this gentleman, I'm not going to mention his name because he might be embarrassed. And I told him, yes, it's true. I can only negotiate when I come with you because my seller will listen to me. Right? And you did not convince Wilhelmina. And if you show your bank statement that you have available $1 million, of course, price is negotiable. Of course. I know how to sizzle my seller. That's why you hired Wilhelmina as your business facilitator. Yes? So what happened? That representative, that fake buyer, returned to Ghana empty-handed. This is the story I'm sharing you. Mr. Buyer, you watch this video, click and says show more, subscribe, click below. It says show more. I want you to read. I want you to pay attention. Focus what you are reading. This video, live video, this is for you. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good morning. Today is August 22, 2022. Thank you.